Hello guys and welcome to another one of my short Besiege videos. What I want to do in this video is just look into the basics of making catapults because that's one of the really cool siege machines. So making the absolute basic siege machine is super simple. Have your starting block here and you just pop on two additional blocks like that. Then what you want to add on is a hinge. Let's see if I can find it. It's probably in the block section there. This is going to allow you to have something that can tilt. So we're just going to rotate it like that. So this is the basic setup. If we run it, nothing happens. So good times. Onto this, we're going to have something like this. Still, it's even, nothing happens. Good times. So this is where the magic happens. We pop on a holder and that's going to make it heavier on this end. So it's actually going to pop down like that, as you can see, and tilt. So we can just really extend it here just for support if we want to. Can also just give it a little something for stability. But yeah, this is just a super easy setup here. So you can see now you have something that falls backwards. And we can add in something nasty here, like say a bomb, like so. Just gonna pause this for a minute. Right on, so I'm back again. Just had to catch the phone there. So we placed a bomb in the holder, and what that's going to do is this. So we pretty much have a bomb that just needs to get shot in that direction. And in order for us to do that, we're going to add in contractible springs. So what we want to do is we're going to pull this down, and one way to do that is just to attach contractible springs each side of this, like so. And when we push the default L button, they're going to pull that down, like so. So that's really your absolute basic siege engine catapult thing. Let's check it out from a different view here. So you can add as many of these as you want to construction like this. You can make it so that you can drive with it. You can make it flying. It's really just your imagination that's the limit here. One of the things that can be a little fun to do is to experiment a little with making them different heights, because that can also affect how they fly, how far they fly. So let's try to make one that is a little bit higher here, like so. And pop in a holder. So let's see what happens to that. It goes all the way down there. So we could extend it further if we want it to be a little more smooth, but we can also add in suspension. See if we pop this down here, we're going to get that. So that's kind of cool. All sorts of different things that you can play with in order to make whatever kind of nasty doomsday machine it is that you want to make. So making it fly is really the same thing as before. You take your magic mojo thing here and go like this. And with okay, so that was a little too tight. So let's just remove those again and fiddle this here. Could also be because this should be longer so that it falls further down. Different stuff that you can experiment with also to get the flying speed that you want from it. let's just try to push this here instead, see how that affects things. Wow, so that was way too strong. That is of course also because of how the gravity works. So let's check out this, like that, good times. So another way to fix this is to go like this. You can also actually modify uh, the properties of the springs, and I'm going to do that in a moment anyway. Whoops. In order to make different trigger keys for the catapult, just to show you how that's done. So now we're talking, and with let's zoom out a little here and see how different they fly. So you can see they have different lengths now. You can see it on the splash. Wow, we took out a sheep or something there. So that's really cool. You can make them different heights, different lengths. Another thing that you can actually do, and that's pretty cool, is that you grab your key mapper here, and then you grab the springs and you change the key. So the default is L. So let's press K instead. And here, K, like that. So when we launch this up now, we can fire them one at a time. So we press the L button and we shoot with that one. Press the K button and we shoot with that one. So you can really make your siege engines so that you don't need to fire everything at once. So that's pretty cool. Another thing I wanted to look in here that to do with the key mapper as well is this. That's limits you can play around with for the contractible spring. So let's set it all the way down there to 0.30 and see how that affects our machine. Okay, so it's all the way into the shaded area there. That goes all the way to the bottom. So if we change this value up to, let's say, 2, 199 is probably good enough. Oops, that's the one I already had. Like that. Then let's see how it flies. See, wow, the springs were really tight now, so it didn't really work. So these are properties that you can adjust as well in order to make the spring as tight as you want, or what to say. Let's try with the 147. I can hit it again there. So that's still it's too much. But what you can do if you want to go with the spring, that's because it does have an effect, but you can put something like an adjustable ballast on here to make it more heavy. So you can see it falls down anyway, and then you can fire it. So you have different options for customizing your catapults, your siege engines like this. I'm just gonna load up my where is it? My triple catapult that I made earlier today, and I just wanted to do that to kind of like show. Oops, I just need to check out before talking too much about this. Okay, so it's the M button I have there and the L button. Okay. So what I just wanted to show was that it is actually possible for you to make a vehicle. This is my basic vehicle, just 4 wheels that can steer, that I popped in these catapults on. So you can drive around with them. Then you can shoot something. Boom. The only thing you need to think about with this is when you accelerate and decelerate, it affects the catapults. So if you drive very fast and go to a sudden stop, physics is going to help you See how they bounce. This is something you can work around as well, of course, but I just wanted to go super simple here. But you can go with them while you're driving, like so. So, so that's pretty much what I wanted to share in this video, just a short demonstration of how to make catapults and how to make catapults with different lengths, how to combine multiple catapults and set them to different trigger keys because it's super fun to play with. So I hope this was interesting and useful. Thank you very much for watching.